Alright, we're live on Twitch and everything. Hey, Otis. Transition there. What's up, everybody? We'll start in just a second.
You good? I'm gonna go plug myself on that real quick.
Yeah, Jason bought me a Philly cheesesteak from this new place up down the street from us.
You lucky bastard.
I am.
You
And I
need it
gotta
now.
say, this might be my one of the best Philly cheesesteaks I've ever had. It's really that
Damn
damn
it, that's-
good.
You eating it now?
Yep.
Alright.
Fuck.
What happened?
Talk about food.
Well, what happened with food? I like food.
Jason brought me a Philly cheesesteak for dinner.
Damn. Did he feed it to you?
I'd be kind of weird, but no. Alright, I know everybody's tired of not hearing the podcast go, so we'll get this thing started.
Cool.
Wait, are y'all hearing that music? Because it doesn't sound right on my end.
No, I don't hear anything right now.
Okay. I had to stop recording real quick. That sounded really weird.
Oh. Yeah.
You know what? For right now, I'm just going to... Well, I don't really want to skip it, but...
What?
The intro music for me to do later. What if I do... Sorry, guys. I'm sick.
Are you good?
Welcome to Xbox Uncut, episode 233, I think it is. I believe so. We're back. I'm sorry, I just coughed on that during the intro. I can't speak. I'm eating.
A delicious sandwich.
It's true. I took a bite. I'm like, I got a minute for this intro or whatever to play. And a pepper went down the wrong tube. Oh, man.
Nice.
This isn't good. This isn't how you start off a show.
This is a perfect way to start.
Or maybe Microsoft can learn something with their GDC announcements. I don't know. But this week, I have an awesome panel. We got Will. Thanks for being here to watch me die on live stream.
Hey, man. That's what I'm here for. Thanks for having me.
And we also have the wonderful, amazing Steph. What's up, Steph?
What's up, man? I'm sitting here listening to you hack up a piece of Philly steak.
It's true. But I don't think I was hacking up the Philly steak. I think it was the pepper.
Oh, it's
It
all
burned.
good.
It's all
There's
burned.
little bits in there, little chunks of meat in there.
You know what there isn't chunks in? I was so excited for Elite Controller 2.0. And now it looks like it's not happening, guys. It's just not happening. They got a
You know
white
what's
one.
funny? It was funny about this white one. Why did they do this like 8 years ago when it came out?
I don't know.
Why wait
I would
so
have bought
long?
it that.
Why wait so long to make it white? You know, it's weird. Do you not feel like they could have done that already?
To me, I think that it should have been on Xbox Design Labs, making it whatever color you fucking want.
True. I mean that and some more shit. I mean,
Because honestly, it's just it's just faceplates, you know. It's not like they're doing anything internally. They're not adding Bluetooth. They're not like doing anything like that. But I don't know. It's weird.
that's why I canceled my Gears one because it didn't have Bluetooth. I mean, even though that controller was really badass, but when I found out it didn't have Bluetooth in it and the other controllers had Bluetooth, I was like, kind of I want Bluetooth in this controller because I thought I was gonna use it on my iPhone, but I was wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a weird choice for me. I don't know why they did that, but because I'm in the same boat. I canceled my Gears controller for the same reason. And
Really?
yep. Don't get me wrong. I know they're adding the Xbox, what is it, wireless signal to most motherboards nowadays coming out just to make it more universal. But it's still one of those things like I want to be able to use my my controller anywhere I go, and not just on a PC or an Xbox. Because I'll be honest, I do use my custom Xbox design controller on my phone. Like if I'm playing any mobile game, if it has controller support, that's how I'm going to play it.
Yeah. I don't understand. That X looks good though.
Yes. It makes me want to buy another console, and I'm not going to do it. It's $500. But at the same time, I got an Xbox One S at home that's just sitting there. And I could trade that in and get another X. But do I really need another X? And the answer is no. The answer is no. Now, are y'all interested in all these new white consoles / headphones / controllers?
Yeah, I was kind of
Are you
thinking the
Dave?
same thing. I was like, oh, this looks great, but like, I was like, man, I already got my X, so I kind of don't want to spend more money on something I don't really need. But if I was like, looking for another one, this is definitely, this would be up my alley because that's kind of like why the S was so nice looking because it had that nice white, sleek looking uh design to it and the color, of course. But yeah, I mean, the headset looks pretty cool. But I already have a headset. I got the HyperX. Um, and the controller probably will clash with what I have because I like to have everything all black in my entertainment center, so not really for me, unfortunately.
Yeah. But, I mean, I guess they announced it because of... Uh, and we're kind of covering the news of the week going by this way. Xbox All Access got announced, which
Yeah.
is $35 a month for 2 years. And apparently no interest as long as you pay on time in full in that 24 months. So it's actually, it's a good... I think we talked about it last week, so I don't want to get too much into like the pricing or anything. But yeah, it's a decent deal.
Yeah, it's a good option as always. More options is never a bad thing.
Yeah.
I mean it's kind of like I said. I think I feel like it's getting a little much with the subscriptions and services, but I mean in this case I can kind of let it slide.
Yeah, because it's just a way for people to get consoles. And honestly, it's probably just them pushing to see how this is going to work with, like, Scarlet or whatever the next Xbox is called.
Right.
Because if you can launch a console and be like, hey, you know, you can get it for $35 a month, and you don't have to pay this outrageous $600 fee or
Mm.
whatever the next console is going to be. I have a feeling it's going to be expensive.
Yeah, I think because I kind of hope this option is actually available for future consoles because I think right now it seems like a weird time to do it because it's like on the end of the generation and
Yeah,
the X came out like kind of a year ago now, maybe a little more. But it's like it's better for the future. So I hope they kind of offer this for like the Scarlet on the PS5, and that would actually work really well.
yeah. I was hoping. Oh, cool.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say I was hoping for something like this for the Pro because I don't want to spend
Yeah,
all that money up front for it.
that too.
PS4 Pro?
Mm-hmm.
The deal I did and trade in like 9 old consoles and get one.
I don't have that many consoles anymore.
I had three original, or wait, two original Xbox Ones and a PS4, and they are doing a great deal at the time. And I got a Pro and a game, so yeah,
The only thing
it
I
was.
would really have to part with right now is an Xbox One S, which
Uh,
I think I'm not sure how much you get for one of those right now.
I
If
think
you
they're giving you $200 for one towards the Xbox One X, but I'm not sure if
yeah, it
Pro.
was $250 for the One X for their promo.
Wait, they're giving you $250 for it.
Mm-hmm.
Better.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a good deal, but at the same time, it's like
Which one do you have?
the One S. The
No, which one?
I forgot. It's
Two
just the plain white
terabyte.
one. Think so. I don't know. I'd have to look at it.
If you got it when it first came out, then they'll probably give you more. The 2 terabyte or 1 terabyte one is worth more or whatever.
Yeah.
I always say though, sorry, it kind of sucks if you had like an older custom console, like let's say like the Halo 5 one or the Gears one, because you're probably not playing that much, because you know with the X out, so that's probably just like kind of like a collector's item at this point. Because you've had both consoles, there's no way you'd be playing the
Yeah, the
S or the
Halo
X
edition.
really.
Yeah. It's a good streaming box. That's the reason I kept
But
it,
again,
just
you
for
know,
4K TV.
who am I to say?
Yeah, it's a good console. I wish I would have got one sometimes.
Psychotron
Skip.
says, long time no see, guys. Long
What's up,
time no see.
Psychotron?
Psychotron is back. Alright, but
Yeah.
it's,
All right.
is there anything else in the news? What happened this week?
Hmm.
There was some play for a really big game that came out recently.
I mean, nobody cares about that game. I mean, it's not like it's a.
Stop it.
What game is
Did
it?
you,
Cyberpunk.
Cyberjack? No,
Ah, yes.
Cyberpunk. No more games.
Cyberpunk
Yeah.
2077. Jesus Christ, that game looks good. Really, really good. Did you download the Gamerside video? It's like 17 gigs for the
Hell
video.
no.
I want to actually try to do that because I saw it streamed at like a. I think I tried it at 4K, but I don't think the game was actually at 4K because it didn't seem like that
No,
sharp. It was very like jaggy.
Not.
Gamerside's video is not 4K either, so don't. It is higher bitrate.
Played it 10.
Yeah, it could have been 1080p. Yeah, I'm gonna say I don't know. I mean, I appreciate its ambition. I wasn't like as impressed with it as other people were because I just kind of I'm so used to like that type of game, like because it's mixing basically Deus Ex with like Fallout, really, kind of like a mix of both. So, I mean, it looks cool. It looks awesome. It just I'm not like as hyped for it as other people, for whatever reason. I don't know. Just it's kind of a long way off too. So maybe when it gets closer to the launch, then I'll probably be more excited for it. But I'm more excited for other games, to be honest with you.
You're crazy, sir. You're crazy.
I'll own up to it.
As long as you can. Yeah, I mean, I was stoked at like I enjoyed how everybody just how many people were on the street and they looked like they were naturally going to do stuff and not just because to me, like, if you look at Assassin's Creed, it's just like there's a lot of NPCs, but they don't look like they're actually doing anything or really going anywhere. Like, the city truly did look alive and not just like this dead wasteland of a city
Yeah,
like you have in GTA or anything else like that.
yeah, I'll give it that. It had an impressive amount of immersion with regards to like the NPCs and making the city look more alive than your usual game. You know.
Don't get me wrong, like the cars I thought were sparse on the road. It was really weird looking,
Mm.
but the people looked great. Uh, I'm excited to see how, because they didn't really give you a good idea of like how exploration is going to work in that city. I mean, I know they showed you like that block, but
Mm.
can I just walk outside that block and just keep walking down the street? I mean, how to like that's where I'm kind of more interested in, or is it like gonna just bounce me around between areas or something?
Yeah, it's a good question. I was actually like kind of wondering the same thing, like how far the limit will go, with what you can do in the city.
But
It
it
actually kind
said,
of also remind
uh,
me of like Judge Dredd, so, like the latest one.
yeah,
Car. Yeah.
you could definitely see they took tones from that movie. Like it just felt like Dread.
Yeah, especially the apartment complex was very similar.
But to me, that's a big plus because Dread's a fucking fantastic movie, and I, I I I could totally see a Dread expansion pack for Cyberpunk 2077, just as a
Oh,
joke. Like they could
that'd be
do
awesome.
you just see Dread walk in, I am the law, and then you're just like, oh shit, this is it, guys. This is it.
Yeah, mods would be pretty sweet with that game.
I mean, I don't want to comment on the graphics. I know some people are like, oh, the textures are muddy. It's like, bitch, this shit ain't coming out till like 2020. Fucking, they have time to work on textures or whatever. I heard people complaining about animations. It's like,
Yeah, I mean, it looked fine. It was just like I mean, you could tell there's a lot more to go for that game to as far as development wise. Um, but it just kind of like it kind of clashed with what ahead of anything. I didn't think it was that ahead of his time, but it does look pretty cool. You know, I just don't think it's a little overhyped, but I think is very awesome. I like. I mean, you know, as far as just the futuristic setting, and that's kind of what a lot of people want. Like, because Deus Ex kind of fell flat on its ass, unfortunately. So this is kind of the next best thing if you wanted something like that, but like maybe a bit more open. Not a bit more open, a lot more open.
mm-hmm. I mean, to me, it delivered on all my expectations. And honestly, on a game like this is how I expect something to be revealed, like a 48-minute just long. Hey, let's just take you through a couple missions and show you what you're going to be doing.
Yeah, yeah. The presentation was very engrossing though. It was really good in that way.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't know about you, I get annoyed when it's like, oh, here's your CG trailer. Now here's a minute of gameplay,
Yeah.
and it's like, okay, what does this mean? I guess the graphics don't look good, but they actually showed exactly what we wanted to see.
Yeah.
How much of it did you watch?
I watched the whole thing, all 48 minutes.
You watched
Yeah,
it all
saw the whole
too?
thing. Yeah, saw the whole thing. I was.
Both of y'all watched more than me, and I'm more hyped than both of you probably. That's crazy. I only watched like probably collectively like 2 minutes, but it's only because I didn't want to spoil. I don't want to spoil the experience for myself. And I was looking at it and I was like, this looks cool, but like I wasn't blown away by like the graphics.
Well, you're
That was
not
me.
going to be, not this early
Yeah.
in development. Yeah.
Well, I understand that it's stream. Like it was like GameSpot was streaming a stream of a stream. You know what I mean?
Or no, but it's not. It's not just that. Like even if you had a perfect stream and you got the gamer side video, the textures are going to be muddy. Like nothing is
It's
near
like playing
final.
Titanfall and Alpha or whatever. Remember that?
Yeah, nothing's near final. So it's
Yeah.
not meant to be like that's why they posted on top. Hey, things are changing. This is not what the product is going to finally look like.
It was cool though.
All I know is it made me want to go. I wonder what RTX would look like on this. I need to get me a
Did they show
2080
vehicles?
Ti.
Mhm.
Show
Any
what?
vehicles? Any vehicles?
Yeah,
Yeah.
They did.
Yeah,
they
it looked
showed
pretty
you
cool.
driving and shit. Oh,
Yeah.
man, look.
I thought the driving I thought just looked okay. I wouldn't like
Was it third
right.
person?
No, well, I think they did both. Yeah, they did both. But honestly, just watch the 48 minutes. There's nothing in there that's going to spoil the game for you. Um, they do like one side mission which is cut up and like one other side mission. It's not something that you're going to sit there and miss in the main game.
Yeah, it's very linearly laid out, so it's not like going a million places at once to try to show you like all of its impressive branches. So it's pretty cool. Um, I mean, the only good thing about the presentation, like and the like kind of underwhelming graphics, is that it can't really have a downgrade from here on out. It's basically just like an upgrade.
Don't you say that word.
Yeah, well, that's this whole thing going on this week with Spider-Man. So,
Wait, I was about to say we talked about Spider-Man.
well,
Let's
if
not
you don't
let's
want to,
not-
but
I don't
but
want
it
to be a
wasn't
part
really.
of it.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a jab at that. It was just like, as far as because the graphics aren't like amazing looking, but I'm sure it'll look a lot better, like as you know the date nears.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. So,
So
was there anything else?
Oh, dude, two great like returns. We got the Onimusha return. We were talking about that before, weren't we?
Yeah, it's only gonna be $20. It's gonna be on every console, even the Switch. Which I might get it on the Switch because I seen some gameplay and it still looks like dog shit from like the PS2. So I think I might get it on the Switch just for this, like because so I can like take it wherever or whatever. I might buy it. I might buy it twice. I might buy it on Xbox and I might buy it on the Switch. I mean, that's like one of my favorite games on the PlayStation too. I love that fucking game.
Yeah, I played just a little bit of it, like but I just enjoy what I played, like 'cause I played it on PlayStation, mostly. I got to a certain point and I just could. First, I was playing so many games at the time that I couldn't really keep
Oh,
track of it. But
so you always been the way you are now, playing like 90
yeah,
games now.
hey man, I had a pretty
The
huge
real quick
PS2
little.
library. Yeah, but yes, it's called Onimusha Warlords. Yeah, it's coming for PS4, Xbox One, Switch, and PC. Yeah, like you said, the backgrounds aren't gonna look great because they're pre-rendered, so they have to kind of just like clean it up as much as they could from whatever you
Now,
can use.
the chick that was in the game, was she a playable character before, or did they add her in?
I don't remember. I think she was maybe added later on, or if I recall.
Because I don't remember her being in the game. Maybe she was only in like, because I remember the game came out for PlayStation 2, and then Xbox came out afterwards, and then they came out with the Xbox version, and it had a different name, so maybe she was in the Xbox version.
Yeah, I think it was called Genma Onimusha or something like that, and it had like extra stuff in it and better graphics. So maybe they're kind of working with the assets from that. Um, but of course, higher res and all that stuff. Yeah, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Dustin, you excited for this?
nope.
Oh, you crazy. Never got into Onimusha?
No, I never did. I mean, I hear good things, but it's just one of those things I never really got into or played.
It's a Capcom classic, man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure once it hits $20, it would be worth.
Yeah, I mean that's a good price for a remaster.
Yeah.
And they could, if they would have said $39.99, I would have paid it for it probably.
I think like 29 is like the max I would pay for it.
What? Nah, I'd have paid 40 for it. But I guess after like something like Crash Bandicoot, though,
Yeah.
like there's a same for that. Yeah, because they completely redone that game, and it was like, what was that? Was that on Xbox 40?
Which one? The
Crash
Crash
Bandicoot?
trilogy?
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I think
I
they
think
only
it was
charged
40.
40.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think it was
So
40.
they gotta charge half for that shit because that shit looked like it was on the fucking cell phone.
Yeah, it was like
What
that.
about that Devil May Cry footage?
Yeah, that was pretty awesome. Kind of actually made me want to buy the collection again. 'Cause I have it on 360, but I'm like, do I want to buy this again?
Some of
Because they
it's
don't want
on
to
Game
offer it.
Pass. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, four, right? Four and DMC.
Believe so.
Hmm. Yeah, I have those. Those are good.
Yeah,
Four is
especially
kind of. No, go ahead.
ahead.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I mean, four was good. It was just kind of. it was too bad that it had a lot of backtracking and like similar, like same environments because you had Dante and Nero, but both of them like uh, explored the same spaces basically. So that was kind of like, but this one looks like it's not gonna go that route. So, but it's supposedly 4K 60. I doubt it's full 4K. It's probably like checkerboarded or something like that, like probably similar to Resident Evil 7. It's using the Resident Evil 7 engine, which is proving to be pretty versatile considering it's like Resident Evil 2 and Devil May Cry. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Imagine Monster Hunter in that engine.
That'd be interesting.
Woo!
Yeah, I wonder if it can handle open world stuff. Maybe it can. That might be their.
Devil
Yeah.
May Cry is like semi-open world usually. Like
Yeah.
really, it's kind of like Tomb Raider.
Yeah, because they still been using empty frameworks for what do you call it, for Monster Hunter. So I think it was the Resident Evil engine was kind of an iteration of that, from what I recall. So I don't know exactly where it ends and where it begins, as far as just like how much it derived from empty frameworks. But yeah, it's definitely looking to be a very versatile engine. So hopefully, I mean, they might use it for more stuff. Because I know they had like a failed attempt, or we just didn't see what became of it with the Phanta Ray engine, which was using they were using for Deep Down, but we never saw any fruits of that
Yeah,
labor.
that was that great. No, that game was great. Yeah, Deep Down. Yeah, I played that. Good game.
Yeah, that was a great game. But yeah, that looks like a good. I can't wait to play that. That's good. It seems so far away though. I was like, oh, that
Hey,
and
they're
Resident
probably
Evil.
using that for the new Mega Man too, man.
Maybe. Yeah, Capcom's is doing a real good return, man. They're doing a lot of good stuff lately.
Coming back. That was falling in the damn Sparta pit. You know, from Sonic. That was falling in it, and they climbing back out of it like Batman.
Yeah, because for the longest time they just like they just didn't have
Their quality was down.
yeah, they didn't have a good hit, even though they tried with like Lost Planet. I mean, they did okay with that game, but
That
after
was
that, it
pretty
was kind of
popular. It was like a mix. It's got like the arm. What's that shit called?
oh, Bionic
It's
Commando.
got, yeah, it's like Bionic Commando mixed with Monster Hunter.
Yeah, I mean, it did well at first, and then like by the time I hit 3, it was just like nobody cared anymore. So I mean, two was good. Actually, did it hit 2 or 3? I'm like, kind of wondering. I
Yeah,
think
that
that
was three of them. I'm pretty
yeah,
sure.
like with the guy stranded on a planet, because I keep mixing that up with there's another one that they did. I don't know, maybe Dead Space or something. I keep
You
confusing.
better
I don't
not
know,
confuse it
but
with that great game, Dead Space.
nah, but yeah, it was just like it was very weird with that franchise, and like they I don't know, they just fell off for a while, and then they did these weird thing where they just did like remakes, and they didn't want to let the BC go through. Yeah,
Brought them back, man.
yeah, I think Resident Evil and Monster Hunter are really the only things they successfully like kind of got
I
them out
think
of the
the
hole.
Street Fighter about damn near killed them, man.
Yeah, that was like unfortunate because they committed to the PlayStation thing, and then they put out like a half baked game, and it wasn't until recently where it got actually a lot better. But yeah, man, glad Capcom's doing okay. That's good. I mean, a healthy Capcom is awesome. Nobody wants to see them kind of lose their way with all those great franchises they have. And well, I was gonna say the last thing, the Streets of Rage 4. Yes, this game looks
Is that actually a
really
thing?
cool. Yeah, man, you didn't see it?
I did, but I was like,
Oh man, because they didn't show all the characters. They only showed like 2 characters, but like once they put like maybe Skate or Adam from the first one, or like Max, I mean, maybe it's gonna be awesome. If hope, hopefully they add those. But I was so jazzed for it because like we haven't had Streets of Rage in so long, like 20 something odd years. That's crazy. Nobody saw
There's,
it coming.
there's a reason for that.
wow.
No, there's no reason. There's no good reason for it.
I just don't really give a shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, I've just
It's kind of like Battle.
and no matter what it is, like don't get me wrong. What is it? What's that? Like 2D side scrollers just haven't really hit my interest all that much,
Mhm.
and like, don't get me wrong, like Cuphead, stuff like that. There's a few that come out that are just like, oh my god, and I'll probably end up picking up Streets of Rage, but it's hard to sit there and have the same reaction as some other people. Like, it just, like, to me, like Battletoads, 2D side scroller, it's a joke. Like, that's all in my head. It's just a joke. It doesn't really mean much to me. And this is kind of on the same area as Battletoads for me.
Oh
It's
man,
just, it could be
seems like
amazing.
I think Dustin lost his childhood boy inside.
Yeah, I did.
He's no longer.
Well, I was
no
never
longer
a
that,
huge
that.
Streets of Rage fan anyway, so it would be
Mm.
a lie for me to claim otherwise.
Okay, you know, I feel you. But yeah, I'm a huge Streets of Rage fan, so that's why I was so amped for it. Plus, you know, it's being made by the big guys who did the Wonder Boy. As far as just the art style,
Uh
I was
huh.
kind of mixed on it. I wasn't really like, too fond of it, but it kind of grew on me. We'll see how it looks final because it's very chunky looking, but it looks cool. I mean, I'm definitely looking forward to it. More Sega stuff coming back is the better because you know it's not a whole lot of that with regards to Sega lately. I mean, besides
Eh,
Sonic,
eh.
that's like always. I think that's pretty much the
All the
highlights of the week,
news.
really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there wasn't too much news, but thank you guys for helping me get through that one.
Yeah,
So
man.
I
Oh wait,
know.
sorry.
Oh no,
Uh,
what's up?
sorry, man. Two more items.
Yeah.
Batman, the Arkham Asylum, we call it Arkham Asylum, Arkham City got X enhanced this week.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Not a whole lot of noticeable changes. Like Arkham City got a higher frame rate. I think it's unlocked. Arkham City, I don't think it has much going for it right now. I don't see anything different.
Is it higher
Maybe it's
resolution or anything?
no, I don't even notice that. Like I don't know. Maybe it just has an unlocked frame rate, but it doesn't quite work because it's more open world. So it's hard to say at this point, unless they fudged the patch and it wasn't working properly. So it's kind of an odd patch, but I mean, City looks great. I mean, at least it seems like the same resolution, but it's very fluid now. And Human Fall Flat, that's a good game. Also got a patch with the 4K.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it's running a little slower. It's not quite smooth. Maybe they'll but I think that might be all for now. But I'll keep you posted. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, no, you're fine. Now,
Say it.
say what?
Anybody want to say anything about the Madden tournament issue?
Yeah.
Oh,
Heard
uh,
anything?
well, it's sad that there are fucked up people in the world. I mean, there's not much to really put on after that. Like, we, our thoughts go out with everybody that's affected by it. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's a sad thing, man. I hate to see this stuff keep going on in America, but you know, it's just at this point, it's kind of the point of no return with so much messed up stuff going on. So you just kind of have to try to be on your toes if you can. But you know, this stuff can happen any minute. So you know, just live your life the best way you can. You know,
yeah. And I
try
didn't want
to.
to go down the political path of this of people.
No.
No, yeah, no, I'm not going that route. But it just sucks to be in this situation.
Yeah.
You know, at this point in in
Can't even
America's.
play games no more, man. We
Yeah,
ain't safe
not
nowhere, bro.
yeah,
Nowhere.
nowhere safe, man.
Not school, Walmart,
Madden tournament.
post office,
Good.
Hmm.
Madden tournament. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I just want to say condolences to the family and everybody that's affected, man. Don't let this stop you from enjoying your everyday life.
Yeah.
agreed.
So yeah, that was all. I just wanted to
Yeah.
say at least say something. You know.
Yeah, my condolences to the family and people affected as well. Sorry, I don't mean to sound callous, but it's just like, just sucks, man.
Yeah. It's a terrible situation. Nobody is happy about it. Like, it's just. I hate when people try to politicize any of it, but it's just, it's one of those situations where you'll always see people just jump on anything to throw in their
Mm.
2 cents.
Yeah.
It's such a downer to try to come off of. I really don't have a good way of doing this. So what you been playing, Steph? No. Uh, well, I can talk about what I've been playing real quick since Steph disappeared.
Yeah, please.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear you call my name. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I've been playing Dead Cells, sir. Dead Cells. I like it. I like it a
Nice.
lot. It's a lot of fun. Also played more Brawlout. Actually, I was, I guess
What do
when
you
I
think
first
now?
launched it, it was bad, but now it seems to be working really good and it's fun. It's a,
Oh,
you know, it's a nice, good little fun game to play. It's a good party game. Uh, and it kind of, I turned on motion blur and 4K because they're both options in the menu, and it ran like shit. But I turned off motion blur and it ran fine in 4K. So that's kind of the recommendation of me on that one. But yeah, I enjoyed Brawlout, and I played like maybe 5 minutes of Shenmue. I haven't really been able to play any video games other than that. I've been kind of busy at work and everything,
hmm.
and
Is bro?
taking care of my brother. And
Oh, how's he doing?
he's doing good. Surgery went really well. He's actually at home now,
Oh,
and
good.
sadly he bought a new couch like the day before he went into surgery. They delivered it the day before he was coming home, and the motherfucker got delivered broken. So he's been you know getting them to bring a new one out and flipping them around and all that noise. It's just a pain in the ass.
Yeah, it's pain.
But other than that, he's doing really well.
Yeah,
Good,
that's
good.
good to hear.
Glad to hear.
Yeah.
And Brawlout, does that have online or is this just local?
It has online.
I
Oh,
was gonna
okay.
say,
Yeah, I was
you gonna
watching people play. Yeah.
are you gonna get it, Will?
Yeah, man. I'm kind of looking for because it has a lot of cool indie like
Yeah.
characters in it, plus like the
I
original
wonder.
ones.
Is it crossplay?
No, not that I know of.
Oh man, I don't
That
really
should
want to
be.
buy it again, but maybe I will. If
Yeah.
I,
Will gets it, I'll buy it again.
I do recommend buying the deluxe edition or whatever versus the regular, just to get the
Yeah,
extra
it's like
characters and
right.
the other
How much?
modes.
What's the price difference?
Yeah, I
ten
think it's like 30
dollars.
bucks. Yeah.
$30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 20 versus 30. Yeah.
Paid $11 for the Switch version. God dang, they busted head.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I want to play it a lot, but might wait for a sale now because I'm playing so many games. But
Ah, there you go.
but I really want to play that game. I wish I had like a demo or something because it looks like a really
Just
cool
get the
game.
$20 version, man.
Yeah, but then I don't feel like a complete. I'm like a complete, like a missing person. I'm missing half of something. I do that with a lot of games though, so
I
that's a
know,
bad
and
habit.
then don't play the whole game anyway.
Yeah.
Ah, all right. Well, what you been playing? Will, go ahead.
No, go ahead, man. I'll go after you.
Oh, okay. Well, I've been playing Uncharted, Lost Legacy, and it's great. It's
Nice.
great. I feel like every time like she's climbing and the camera's like on the side of her, it's like Laura Croft. I'm like, is that Laura? Nah, but it's not. But yeah, I've been playing that. Haven't really played anything else, but that. But I haven't had much time. A lot of football stuff going on in my house. This is a football house here.
Nice.
But yeah, that's all I played. Besides a little bit of Brawl out on the Switch.
So Brawlout and Uncharted Lost Legacy.
Yes, sir.
Did you get what do you call it? God of War?
What do you mean?
No, you don't have God of War on your PS4?
Oh, you mean since they updated it?
No, just in general. Did you buy
Oh,
the
I
game?
beat that when it came out.
Oh, see, I bought it when it first came out. I played it for a certain point, and then I stopped playing. It's a bad habit, man. It
Bro,
sucks.
I beat that in like 4 days.
Yeah, I'm playing it again though lately. So I guess I'll go after you now. Yeah, I've been playing God of War. Picked it up again. I was stuck in a certain part. I think I'm at like a medium difficulty, so it makes it really annoying as far as combat goes. Cause like some characters will just like you'll like almost beat like a certain area, and then they'll kill you. You're like shit. It'll start all over again.
Man, make sure you upgrade. If you upgrade your character, it makes it easier.
Yeah, I try to upgrade it as much as I can. I know there's a new game plus thing, but I'm trying to just um
Well, I went so
get
far
through.
through the game without even upgrading, and I was like,
Oh
"Why am
wow,
I getting killed so bad?" And then I was like, "Oh yeah," and I had like 30 points to use or something crazy,
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely important. But yeah,
It
it's still
is.
having fun with it. It's cool. It's cool because like lately I've been playing a lot of multi-plats on my Xbox, and I kind of wanted a single player game to focus on, and PS4 has it. So it just sucks that you can't really have that on the Xbox unless you wanna get into like I don't know like a updated game like Master Chief Collection. Now that got updated as well, so you forgot that mention that. Yeah, I've been playing that. It looks great in 4K or as close to 4K as it can. Played that. Doom, getting back to that as well. Onrush, it's a pretty sweet game. Bought it when it was
Just
on
wish it was
sale.
cheaper, man. I wish it was cheaper. I feel like
Yeah,
37 dollars or whatever it was too much.
yeah, I get that. It's
I wish it was like
like
20
30,
dollars,
20 bucks is fine.
20, 29, man.
Yeah, I mean, I get you. I mean, it'll be
They just
awesome.
they didn't throw that in Game Pass and said they're never gonna put Forza Horizon in there. Apparently,
Yeah, that sucks. I mean, but Onrush should be a perfect Game Pass game because it's pretty much has a big online component.
Just throw it
Um,
out there. Forza Horizon 4 is about to be a Game Pass game in like a month
well,
or two.
apparently they're never gonna put any of the old ones in there. The only reason why this one's in there is because all of the first party games are in there. I guess because the music license, they don't like to have to take games out. But this, I guess Forza Horizon 4 won't be in there for a long time.
yeah, I guess we've got to mention that too. Forza Horizon 2 is going to be delisted September. I forget the date exactly, but it's in September. So definitely pick up any DLC you can. I like to buy every piece of DLC just to have the full game before they delist it because once it's gone, you're not going to be able to get it. So um, yeah, I suggest you get it. I mean, if it's full price, you don't want to get it. That's fine, but just know that risk that you can't get it. I know some stuff was on sale last week though, or this week. So just keep checking on the DLC to see if it's on sale. Uh, yeah, so I was playing actually that too, Forza Horizon 2. A little bit of Little Nightmares. Human Fall Flat, great game. Space Lords. This is pretty much the update of Raiders of the Broken Planet. Uh, they just
Really?
renamed it. Yeah, they renamed it something else and they made everything free,
Is the
which
game
is
free?
yeah, it's free to play. You can buy skins and stuff like that. It's a cool game. I definitely recommend it if
Wait,
you
that's
want.
the third person shooter kind of game?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
very.
yeah, I want to play that.
Yeah, it's from Mercury's team, the people who developed the guys behind the Castlevania and the 360. Um, really cool, stylish designs, catchy soundtrack, free play. It's definitely better with more people though, because it's fine. Single player, you could do the matchmaking, but it's not quite as fun as multiplayer. Uh, yeah, of course, PUBG, playing that a lot. I think that's pretty much it.
Hey,
So I'll be interested in the long
one more
list.
thing I wanted to talk about since you're done.
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus games got announced for this month,
Oh, yeah,
and
it's an amazing.
Destiny 2. It was good, but besides the game's been good. I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Do you think Destiny 2 is dying that bad to where they have to give it away for free in PlayStation Plus?
I don't
Yes.
know.
I feel like that game fell off hard. Now, I mean, I myself was a huge Destiny fan, and I only played 2 hours of the second game.
You know why? Because you didn't feel like grinding
No,
endlessly.
no. Honestly, I love the grind in Destiny 1. I love the
I, I
item chasing.
I get that, but when you get to the second game and it's just the exact same as the first game,
Well,
it does not help.
uh,
It does not help.
well, I mean that might be your issue with it. My issue with it
I
was is
think
I felt
that's
like
the
I did
giant
so much.
community of issues with it. Mister, I only played
Well,
2 hours after I played a couple hundred hours
I'm
of the
just
first one.
speaking on why I'm on my personal experience of why I didn't why when I started the game I was like, man, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
Because I put over 1,000 hours in Destiny 1 and nothing I did in that game translated to the next game. Nothing. Literally not a goddamn thing. Maybe like I don't even know what transfer. All my guns was gone, everything. And I understand they had to start over, but at the same time, it's just like I kind of I kind of wish they just updated the shit and made more expansions than like a second game. I felt like if Destiny 2 was an expansion instead of a whole nother game, it would have been better for them. My opinion. Could be
I
wrong.
agree.
Yeah, I don't know what's going. Like, it's a very interesting thing to see with as far as Destiny on PS Plus, because you would never think you'd see that in a million years. Um, so
And
I
it's
don't know.
pretty new. It's still pretty. I mean, it's only what it came out last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it'd be interesting because I played a demo of the first Destiny. I thought it was cool, but I wasn't really like fully into it because it requires a lot of dedication to the game. So I might actually play a lot more on PlayStation than Xbox because I'll have it for free. So can't be free.
Yeah.
Or I mean, it's not free, part of the PlayStation Plus, but
Nah,
That they're
keep
trying to
paying for
sell
it.
a bunch of people all the
the
DLC
DLC.
now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's a smart, you know, it's kind of a smart method because at this point the base game is kind of worthless to buy, and you can't really. I don't know if you can buy like that anyway anymore because usually they like to bundle it after
No,
a
you
certain
can still
time.
buy it that way. There's a lot with it. I mean, just they did the same thing with Destiny, the original Destiny. I
Hmm.
want to say it was free to play for a time being to like level 10 or 20 or something like that. I forgot.
So for two, they still have that like wall where like after you hit a certain point, you just pretty much have to buy the expansions, or did they
I
like
don't
kind of
think they.
smooth
I
That's
don't
out?
not
think they
just me,
dissect
right?
what.
But
Hello?
yeah, we hear you.
We hear you.
Oh, Will's breaking up real bad for me.
Yeah,
Huh.
just for you. He sounds fine to me.
All right, we're gonna try to switch out of that, switch back in, see what happens.
Go ahead, Will.
Can y'all hear me?
Testing, testing.
Yeah, I hear you just fine.
No. All right, that's really weird, guys. I'm not sure what caused that, but we are gonna go ahead and work on something else real quick. See if I can get this fixed, because that's a lot of weird sounds. I'm not sure what is causing that at all. Give me one moment, and we will continue this. I'm gonna disconnect from our Discord chat and reconnect, and hopefully that'll fix it. I am sorry about this in the middle of the show. We are reconnecting. And it is booting up right now. Hello. Going over here.
That's neat because they kind of knew how
Oh, there it
badly they
is.
handled it in the first
Yeah.
place.
Guys,
So I mean, I guess in that way, it's probably not as big of an issue as the first one.
I just want to let you
The
know
guy.
I had to drop out of Discord, so whatever you were talking about, we did not get. It started making a bunch of weird noises, so I had to leave. But everything seems to good now.
All right.
So it didn't get all those bad things it said about you. Cool.
Well,
Cool. I
Sometimes
mean,
you gotta cut out the riffraff.
yeah.
But yeah, we was talking about Destiny too, about whether the the integration into the DLCs is better handled than the first one. And Destiny, Steph was saying that yeah, this handled better, but you still need to buy the DLC to get the higher level stuff.
Yeah,
The
some of the stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and the extra content, of course.
I think with them giving this game away for free in PlayStation Plus, if it should had cross progression, this game would be like perfect.
I think Steph's kids
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah, that's my children who are still awake that I need to strangle till they go to sleep.
All right, is there anything else y'all want to cover before we end the show for the week?
uh, not that I know of. I mean, there's also stuff about Matt Booty talking about the type of studios he wants to pick, but I mean it's kind of
Yeah, it's
well
not. It's
known.
just fluff, anyway.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah. I mean, one thing that sucks is like besides Horizon, there's such a big gap in between now and Crackdown, so it's like first party wise, there's not a whole lot to look forward to. But third party wise, there's a lot of good stuff, so it kind of sucks in that way and kind of cool. PlayStation's also, I mean, besides the Japanese support, they pretty much just have Spider Man and Days Gone, so it's not too bad either.
Now
Either
they
way, I
got
guess.
Spider Man, Days Gone, 9 other games we don't know about, dude.
Yeah, I mean, there's Dragon Quest and stuff like that, but
I was bullshitting, see, but that's the truth.
but I mean, it's not too much difference per first party wise for like the rest of the year until they show when they're gonna release like the Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us 2, Death Stranding, stuff like that. I do want to see more Gears though. I want to see what happens with Gears. I want to
Do
see
you,
Battletoads.
do you think there's a chance that it comes out at the beginning of the year, like March or something?
Oh, Gears.
Yeah.
Uh, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm guessing maybe it'll be similar to four, where it'll be like maybe October, November, or something like that of 2019.
Well, they kind of been changing stuff up. Maybe they'll release it earlier.
Yeah, I hope
But
so.
because if Cyberpunk 2077 comes out next fall, which I wouldn't be surprised if that came out next fall.
Yeah, I mean, Gears seems actually kind of far along, so maybe they do release a little earlier. So that'd be cool. Also, kind of want to see the tactics thing eventually announced for the console because really interested in that one.
Oh, come on, Will. We don't want to play that shit.
Yeah, it's weird for me to say that because I haven't played Halo Wars 2, even though I have it. But XCOM style games are actually kind of cool. So like I do tend to play those. I play
So this is different from Halo Wars, then I guess.
yeah, it is in that way. So it's not quite the same, but I mean it's I think it's before the trilogy. I mean whatever saga. So it's you could play it like that anyway. Like you play it like without playing the others. But yeah, it's a cool looking game, man. Like XCOM style games are always cool with me. What about you, Dustin? What do you think?
No, no, I've never been an XCOM guy.
What about the games? Like, are you looking forward? Like, what are you looking forward to? Like upcoming?
Uh, Tomb Raider.
Oh yeah,
Um, what else is coming out?
Assassin's
Forza,
Creed.
Tomb Raider. Yeah, Assassin's Creed, I guess. Honestly,
Yeah,
probably the biggest thing is probably Red Dead,
yeah, it's a good one.
and then going into next year, probably Anthem. Is probably the biggest game I'm looking forward to. Just
How
games
about
to play with friends.
Okay, what about a Metro?
Exodus,
Yeah,
yeah, I need to actually go back and play the first two. I played parts of them, but I haven't finished them, and I really do enjoy the worlds. I just have never actually committed to finishing the games themselves. And Metro Exodus looks just fucking amazing. So,
yeah, same here. Crackdown 3. Are you? What's your verdict on that so far? Are you
but
still
Game
shaky?
Pass drops that shit. I'll play it. We'll see. I'm
Yeah,
willing to
yeah,
Game Pass the fuck out of that game, and I'm willing to be just as shocked and fall in love with it just as much as I did with the original game. Like, just it's people forget that nobody gave a fuck about Crackdown when it launched until they had a beta code with Halo 3 in it, I think, and
mhm,
we all fell in love with what is known as Crackdown and orbs.
yeah. And then the Sea of Thieves update too. Is that I keep getting confused. Is it Cursed Shores or
Yeah,
Forsaken Shores?
I'm terrible right now. I haven't paid attention to that shit in a while.
I think it's Cursed Sails and Forsaken Shores, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the other one's yeah, it's coming out really soon. I'm just not sure the exact date.
Dude, I haven't logged into that game in a while, man. Like I keep going in and out with that game. Like,
It's a
ugh,
games as a service essentially, but there's no you don't have to pay more. So I don't know. I enjoy playing it when I play it. I really do. So I'll continue to play it as long as they keep rolling out patches. I mean,
mm,
we'll, we'll see what happens. I don't even know if the new fucking update gives new enemies. I don't know. I heard something about new enemies, so that should be fun.
yeah, I hope so. And bring the Kraken back,
Bring
full
the
body
Kraken
form.
back. Yes, that'd be great. I'd be down.
Yeah.
I'd be down for that.
All right, real quick before we get out of here, I wanted to say Steve Downs did a reading of called Silent Storms. It's like a little bitty mini clip. It's pretty cool though. It's about 10 minutes long. It's a good listen if you are a Halo super fan like me.
It's awesome.
is it like weird because he's like doing it in his own voice because it sounds pretty much
It
like
is
Master
kind
Chief?
of weird because he's like speaking. It sounds like he's speaking in third person.
Yeah, because you when you hear him talk, he's pretty much it's nothing different from his Master Chief voice. Maybe a little bit lighter in
Oh no,
tone, but
it sounds like Master Chief with no helmet on.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I want to check it out. It just I mean, I'd rather have somebody else do it and then maybe have him, kind of like a voice actor instead of like voice over. But I'll check it out. I'll see if it's how weird it will get me weirded out.
Say what
Huh.
now?
I'll see how much it'll weird me out to see if I mean because I've listened to his voice before. It's not new to me or anything as far as just like
Yeah.
hearing his normal voice.
Well, he
But
has a radio show, or he did have a radio show.
yeah, it was like Chicago or something, right?
Yep.
Yeah, he has a radio voice, so that's cool. It's just because you get so used to his voice at this point, like as chief, it's just kind of jarring to hear him like talk more than a few lines. Yeah, but
All
that's cool. I'll
right.
check it out.
Well, we appreciate everybody for tuning in this week. We will be back next week to do this whole thing over again. We can talk about the same stories, articles. It's what we do. Fucking
Yes.
Gamescom. Just spreading that news out for like
Yes, and
2
please,
months.
right, and please write in at Xbox
Letters
Uncut.
at
Yeah,
Xbox.
letters. Yes, letters at xboxuncut.com.
Yep. Thank you so much, but we will see you next week. Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Laters.
Thanks for everybody for jumping into the live stream. We will catch y'all later.